global issues that cannot be resolved by one region or country alone have been on the rise around the world, including global warming, energy and resources issues, the spread of infectious diseases, and the occurrence of natural disasters. Global issues adversely affect people's lives, health, and economic well-being all over the world, especially those of poor people in developing countries. So here are some of the issues of science and technology globally. First is food and agriculture. The status of food supply has already become critical in many areas of the world. Based on data of the Food and Agriculture Organization and the World Health Organization, it is estimated that roughly 3.7 billion people are currently malnourished, whereas about 800,000 suffer from hunger. Not only are hunger and malnutrition significant problems in and of themselves, but they are also predispose people to infectious diseases. This relationship is evidenced by the growing number of people dying from infectious diseases and illness associated with such environmental problems as air pollution and chemical pollutants. Next is industrial pollution. Industrial pollution is the pollution which can be directly linked with industry. This form of pollution is one of the leading causes of pollution around the world. There are a number of forms of industrial pollution. Industrial pollution can also impact air quality, and it can enter the soil, causing widespread environmental problems. Industrial activities are major source of air, water, and land pollution, leading to illness and loss of life all over the world. The World Health Organization estimates that outdoor air pollution alone accounts for around 2% of all heart and lung diseases, about 5% of all lung cancers, and about 1% of all chest infections. Next is deforestation. Deforestation is the clearing, destroying, or otherwise removal of trees through deliberate, natural, or accidental means. It can occur in any areas densely populated by trees and other plant life. The loss of trees and other vegetation can cause climate change, desertification, soil erosion, fewer crops, flooding, increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, and a host of problems for indigenous people. Next is mining activities. Environmental issues can include erosion, formation of sinkholes, loss of biodiversity, and contamination of soil, groundwater, and surface by chemicals from mining activities. Although mining provides resources that are essential to the basic needs of civilization and the requirements of high technology that most of us live in, nevertheless, it can result substantial environmental and human health problems. Across the world, mining activities contribute to erosion, sinkholes, deforestation, loss of biodiversity, significant use of water resources, dam rivers, and pond waters, wastewater disposal issues, acid mine drainage, and contamination of soil, ground and surface water, all of which can lead to health issues in local populations. Next is drug addiction. Drugs are chemical substances that can change how your body and mind work. They include prescription medicine, over-the-counter medicines, tobacco, alcohol, and illegal drugs. Addiction is a disease that can affect your brain and your behavior. Lastly is computer worm. A computer worm is a type of malware that spreads copies of itself from computer to computer. A worm can replicate itself without any human interaction. and it does not need to attach itself to a software program in order to cause damage. Worms can be transmitted via software vulnerabilities, or worms could arrive as attachments in spam emails or instant messages. Once opened, this file could provide a link to a malicious website or automatically download the computer worm. Once it is installed, the worm silently goes to work and infects the machines without the user's knowledge.